Are we live? I think we're live. Well, whether we're live or not, we are in GT7, which is all that matters. So, let's get started then. Oh, man. Hey guys. No other way to say it. Welcome to Gran Turismo 7. This game's finally out. This game was announced a year and a half ago about, and time goes by kind of fast, but I only had really one sort of delay, and it wasn't that long of a wait. So we are here. We're back in my PS5. Have GT7. I bought the deluxe edition, but I haven't redeemed anything just because I wanted to experience what this game's like raw. And before we go driving, I'll kind of run through what I've unlocked so far. So I've put about 3 hours into this game, give or take. I think it actually has my playtime. I've driven for about an hour total. Yeah, I played for 3.5 hours just today, which was as soon as I got off of work. And I got off of work at like 4. And it's 9:30 p.m. right now, so pretty much all of my afternoon and night has been just playing this game. And it's great. I love this game. I really do. And, you know, I was jealous of everybody who got their early copies, everybody who got their review copies, but, you know, wasn't that long of a wait, and now it's finally here for the public. So, hey, Evers and James, the wait is finally over. Let's go through what we do have unlocked. I still have more stuff to unlock. There's so much to do in this game. It's crazy compared to GT Sport. Right now I have the multiplayer and sport mode unlocked. That was not too long ago. We got GT Auto. We got the Brand Central and the used car dealership. We got the cafe, which is where you do all the career mode stuff. The tuning shop, showcase, scapes, and world circuits, and the license center. So, I don't know even what I want to do for this stream. I figured, besides just me addicted to this game, I wouldn't want to stream the very start since it's pretty linear at the start. So after putting in a few hours, we can already go ahead. So basically how this game works is, just by the way, these menus are so extra, but it is just gorgeous. This game is pumped, absolutely filled to the brim with nostalgia and so much extra mile stuff, but that's what makes a Gran Turismo game a Gran Turismo game. How the game works is basically you go to the cafe, you go to a menu book, and you kind of do these little menus. And it's really nice because, you know, it gives you 3 prize cars. And you think, oh, you're locked to RNG, but no, you actually get all the cars in this menu book if you just do the races they tell you to do. GT7 was released yesterday. I mean, technically my copy did get delivered yesterday. Can I show all the versions of the Audi TT? Of course I can, Marv. Which, by the way, welcome to the stream. Man, this game's just so gorgeous. Why did they need to put you in a freaking cafe with a bunch of dinner tables, and then there's your car right there? It's just so gorgeous. I love this game already. And I haven't even, like, really dug in. I'm still at the part where the game holds your hand. So, by the way, that Super BRZ I'm in. I won it in a wheel spin / roulette ticket, and I painted it blue, gave it the flare. So far, it's my favorite car that I own, because I haven't redeemed any of the bonus cars yet. So Marf, how the dealership works in this game, which I don't think it will affect you for this one, but the Brand Central has every car after 2001. So there's no Audi TTs before that really, unless you count like the 1999, I guess, or 2000, right? But here you got the 3.2 and the 2014 in terms of your regulars. And then you also got a TT Cup car. And I think that's it. Which I believe these were all in GT Sport. And yeah, if you want to see colors, I think your black is right here. Brilliant black. I don't know if that's the exact color of your car. I imagine it's pretty close. I think yours is like a 2007 or 8, so it's like somewhere in the middle of this old and new one. But yeah. Hey Justin. Hey O Money. Hey CCGS. It's just so aesthetic. I haven't even done any of the driving. And yeah, I haven't really bought any cars because, you know, the game's kind of throwing so many at you. And I was thinking I'd maybe buy a used car or something. But if there's anything I really want, rather, that I can afford. It is Brilliant Black. Gotcha. Yes, the R18 is in there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, both versions. I'm going to go back to Audi just to prove Justin's point. But, yeah. The R18 2016 and the R18 2011 are both in this game. It's great. Like 99% of the cars from GT Sport have returned, which is great, and there's also a bunch of new ones, both nostalgia and brand new. My personal favorite new car in this game, that's like brand new to the series. It shouldn't even be a surprise, but it's the F8 Tributo. Completely out of the left field, but I am 100% going to get this car at some point. We also have the F6K, but you can't buy it right now. You need an invitation, which kind of, it's kind of like how you buy a Ferrari in real life of this caliber. I don't know how you get an invitation. I haven't progressed that far. But, that's how it works. Hopefully I'm not getting copyrighted from any of these songs. No, Mark II TT 0 out of 10. IGN actually gave this a 9, which is very shocking to me. GT games don't always get received very well, but at least from first impressions from the public, this game is getting huge praise from both the casual community and the hardcore community. There's a few nitpicks, and I can see where nitpickers are coming from, but you take it at face value, this game is like filled with content and things to do. So enough of me rambling for 5-10 minutes. Let's actually start driving. So I'm in the middle of a menu, and how the career mode works, besides the cafe, when you get these tasks, you go into the world circuits, and everything is kind of sorted by track. There's this section of championships where you can, do individual championships, but everything's kind of a single race, and you have to look in the track itself. And that's where you'll also find the arcade mode, the circuit experience, time trial, drift trial, custom race. So it's neat in that aspect. It kind of integrates the whole game in one. So anyway, for the purpose of career mode, we have to do this highlighted one in yellow. But we could also do, the FF Challenge, or the GT Cup Group 4, or the Clubman Club Plus. There's just so much stuff to do. There's so much stuff to do. It's bonkers. What's up, Baku? Yeah, 9's pretty common for IGN. But yeah, let's see. So we need a force points 450, and obviously our car is in that set because I was just driving this car. It recommends 450 pp. I'm at 451, so that's pretty good. Here's the thing. Look at these load times. If you've ever played a Gran Turismo game, you know this game takes like 10 years to load a race. It's like, I know it's all the PS5 SSD doing that, but it's literally seconds. Actually seconds. It's bonkers. And it's really cool. I don't even have time to, normally I check my phone or grab a drink or something while the race is loading, but you're already all set up. So, let's just get right in. I turned off the race music because probably a lot of it's copyrighted. But man, this is a good old high speed ring from the first Gran Turismo. Yeah, the garage just hits different. So I'm going to drive a little bit in third person, even though I don't normally drive the wheel in third person. But, just look at the graphics of this game. It's absolutely bonkers. You'd think there's not that much of a, progression between the PS4 and the PS5. But this game loves to flaunt changing time and changing weather in really short periods of time, and you'll see across the race it'll get darker or lighter, and the reflections will go all crazy. The horizon tilt is there. You can have multiple options for wobbling and camera shake and the axis. This is just what I kind of felt comfortable with. I did a couple races with the DualShock controller, the DualSense, to get a feel for it. But if I go in the interior camera, and if you wobble around, you will see the car shake a bit. which is new to the series, and I welcome it. It gives it a little bit more immersion. And also you get to listen to the car go brrrr. I'm going to shift with the shifter, just to give it that extra immersion. I don't know if you guys could actually see my shifter right here. I zoomed in the camera quite a bit. And yeah. One thing that people are complaining a lot is the AI, which I will admit the AI is pretty simple. They are pretty weak if you get in their way. And also people don't really like the whole chase the rabbit structure that most of the races do have. Which, okay, fair enough, but that's probably to, you know, hide the weak AI. But I do know that Polyphony wants to, you know, add that Sophie AI potentially to GT7, and I hope they can incorporate that in the campaign mode. That would just be even more content to do. But for the purpose of grinding out this career mode, you know, it's still, you kind of make the game as hard as you want it. And also now there's 3 toggleable, is that a word? Difficulties. Dive bomb? Actually made a move on me. Okay, you know what? AI deniers be like. And I will say, this game can get a little, I don't want to say difficult, maybe unfair is the right word or something. I'm not so sure. I'm not sure if the AI is rubber banding or if it's just the difficulty setting I picked, but let's see if I can pip this guy with the slipstream. Don't think I can though. But yeah, look how far ahead I just jumped up from 3rd and 4th. There's some wonky stuff going on with the AI. Does GT7 need internet connection? I have no idea. I've been playing with my internet on the whole time. Yes, there is nitrous in this game. It's in the extreme tab. So I completed the career task, which there's my Seb Vettel avatar, by the way. Of course, I had to put him in a Marlboro suit because that was the only one I could unlock. So it looked kind of weird if you stare at it for too long. Yeah, they just kind of throw you a car. And normally I would replay this race just to get the gold, but I think for the sake of, you know, putting in content. One little complaint I do have about this game is the replay soundtrack is different from the race soundtrack. And in the replay soundtrack they put classic GT songs, and I wish I could race with those, but no, you can only watch the replays with them. But yes. Nitrous was actually in GT4 and GT6. And they brought it back. So, we did complete the menu. So, I want to get gold on that, but I'll do that later. You don't have to do it. Shockwave in GT7. Yeah, once you complete a set, which by the way, that was a set because I was already halfway through it, you get this little, like, postcard thing that you completed menu book. And this is how it works. And then you get your reward, which is, we get Deep Forest, new track. And then it gives you some backstory about the cars you just drove with. Which, you know what, I think it's kind of cool that they tell you this after you drive the cars rather than before, because I feel like people will just forget about this. And people still will. But this game is, you can definitely tell, it's a love letter to cars. The automobile. It teaches you all about all sorts of stuff. The 86. Not even the right one, too. But yes. Nostalgia is the one-word summary for this game. Well, nitrous is for the drag racing and stuff. Everything is optional, you know. Oh, bringing a, you know, back in GT4, you could bring a Group C car to a normal car race, and that'd be just fine. So nitrous is no different. It's meant for, there's a drag racing mode in this game, and the online lobbies for nitrous. So it's just a bit of extra pizzazz, and it's something you could throw it in real life. So I welcome it, and you're not forced to use it, obviously. So yes, how you progress through this game is you kind of just keep doing these menu books, and they keep giving you more cars. Looks like I already got the Renault Clio from before, because I unlocked it in a license test. Yes, Kim, the Tomahawks are indeed back. And again, they just give you these cutscenes. They're just so extra. They look so good. They're so unnecessary, but I love it. I haven't unlocked Nürburgring. You have to unlock tracks, you know, depending on your level. So, like if I go to Europe... Come on. I don't have Nürburgring unlocked yet. You gotta progress through the game quite a lot. You got it, James. The Fittipaldi cars are not in this game. That was the 1% of cars that aren't returning. So I'm going to drive Deep Forest, and let's see. Sunday Cup 500, so you need 500 performance points. And maybe we should get a car. I've been holding off on buying a car, but I think we should finally buy one. But I gotta shop around. Let's first check the used car dealership to see if there's anything cool. From Europe. A 997 Porsche is not a bad choice, but it's a bit overpowered. Maybe that Volkswagen Scirocco that was right there. Definitely feels like a... Okay. No Lotus, which is a little disappointing. How much is an F-Type, maybe? Yes, this game is available on PS4. 128 grand for an F-Type R. Well, then I guess what I am going to do instead is maybe... Let's not buy a car. A Mark II TT probably would not be in the used market. You might be able to find one, but if it's after 2001, it's pretty much guaranteed to be found in the new dealership. Okay, so I actually think I'm going to tune the Clio here. Save a little bit of money so that we could buy maybe even fancier car. Let's go to the tuning shop. I'll show it off anyway. So, it's the tuning shop is split into 5 categories, which is sports, club sports, summer racing, racing. And obviously, you know, the big boy upgrades are in the further tiers. I can't get to extreme yet, which is where the nitrous is. I need to level up a bit further. Hey Desiree, yep, we are finally here. There's just so much to take in. It's crazy. So I think maybe the first thing I should do is right now we have Comfort Soft. Let's put on some new tires. That should help. Maybe, yeah, these sports softs will be good. And maybe a filter? Brings it up to 502. It will give me a little bit extra power. For pretty cheap. Let's buy the computer too, that's cheap. Let's go racing. Use the Civic. I can't use the Civic in the European Championship. The restrictions are European cars only. So, I can't use the Civic here. That's why I picked the Clio. I mean, you gotta take it in perspective, F8. Gran Turismo 3's leap at the time was huge. The jump from PS1 to PS2 was massive. And it was still in a time where racing games were pretty wonky. So this is my first time ever driving on the new Deep Forest, so let's see. Oh, Mark, there's your Audi TT I'm about to pass. And that's Martin Grady. They have some real drivers as some avatars in this game. And that's one of the Gran Turismo esports drivers. I'm actually subscribed to him on YouTube. It's Tijni Racing. Oh yes, so this all feels familiar. A little bit of a deeper corner here. They have changed some of the tracks, or all of the new tracks that were brought back, like Deep Forest, Trial Mountain, etc., to kind of modernize it. And while the layout feels familiar, it is a different track to like the classic version. But yeah, the leap from GT2 to 3 was huge. And number one, GT3 just standalone, without that context, is a great game. It has great career mode, great driving, controls great, it's aged so well. And number two, that was when a time where graphics were, you know, hard to find. And And that game absolutely pushed the PS2 to the limits in 2001. And also Gran Turismo was kind of the only game of its kind in existence. But now you have Forza Motorsport, Assetto Corsa, real sims like iRacing that all compete. And does the old Gran Turismo formula of just driving some economy cars around a racetrack, does that hit the same? And still, getting a 88 on Metacritic, a 9 out of 10 on IGN is nothing to be sad about. That's a great score. The reason Forza scores so well is because it appeals so well to a wide audience. So that last section is brand new, which is where you do the giant hairpin. Oh, come on, brake. The other thing about this game that's kind of new is the driving is actually difficult. It may look like I'm cruising through it, but the throttle is a bit sketchier on this release. Also, I'm driving more terribly. But you have to be more careful on the throttle, on exits especially. The steering is a little lighter on the wheel. And then, of course, there's the AI. The curbs feel more pronounced. The tires make a huge difference here. Alright. So normally this corner's flat out, but looks like it's a hard brake here. Oh, bonk. I'm so bad. I'm so used to, like, regular Deep Forest, but new Deep Forest is just strange to me. Okay, so that was bad because I think the AI's rubber banding just kicked in, and don't know if I can get in the top 3 even. Yeah, the game kind of punishes you more. It's easier to tell when you drive a more powerful car, but you can't just stop on the throttle and go through a corner flat out in 370Z anymore. You do have to let off the throttle and, you know, watch your inputs, otherwise you'll spin out. I think we can pip 3rd place so we can get the cafe thing at least. Alright. Where are the barrel rolls? Is Apricot back? It is not. Which is a little surprising, but I bet that's going to be added in the first update. Is there a dodge dart? There isn't. So I'm actually driving kind of terribly compared to what I normally do in Gran Turismos, but that's just because of what we have in the AI. I'm not trying to go overpowered. And I'm also driving on the hard difficulty mode. Well, let's keep moving forward since it's you know, we got the requirement. I'm gonna have to redo these races later, but I don't really care because it's cool. Alright. I think we unlocked that DS3 racing, yeah. Yeah, Days Ruined, no dodge dart. Wish you could bring back the classic sound effects, yeah. You know what? It's GT Sports sound effects, so we should be able to bring back a different game. I would personally pick GT4 sound effects, but, you know, everyone has their own preference. At least the start sound effect is still the same as always. But that's more fan service than anything. The thing is, I don't think a single Forza Motorsport game, not even Forza 4, which is my favorite in this series, is higher on my list than any Gran Turismo game, even GT6. I'm a GT simp. As close to a GT simp as you can get. Well, thanks for stopping by, Marf. I will be streaming this game all night tonight and then tomorrow morning as well, so... And probably for all other streams, pretty much. That's good to do. I feel like, well, they've already confirmed that this game's going to get extensive updates. So I just feel like, you know, they'll add some better quality of life features. Yeah, it seems kind of slow around this section. which is weird because they were fast on Deep Forest. But on the track they bring back from GT Sport, they're not as fast. Except, this is what people online were complaining about, was this Chase to the Rabbit format, which is, you see, I am 6 seconds behind second place. And yet the rest of the pack is all bunched up behind me. That was kind of the main complaint of GT's single player since GT5, really. GT6, maybe. They just have one car that's just much faster than the rest, that's kind of running away, and instead of trying to race, you know, a whole grid, you're kind of just driving time trials for 90% of the race, trying to catch the guy in first place, and then make a half-assed pass on him. We've been grinding GT7 all night. I have been playing this game before this stream for 3.5 hours, and I don't know how long I want to stream, but I am not stopping anytime soon tonight. Grand Valley and midfield back. Nope. All the tracks you saw online are the tracks that are in here today. The new tracks that were added were some variants of some of the GT Sports tracks. Like Alsace, a GT Sport track, has a new variant that's pretty fun, actually, I gotta say, especially the uphill section. Then there's a new Lago Maggiore variant, which I have not driven yet. But the only returning classic tracks, knew that was gonna happen as soon as that guy squeezed me on the right. Man. Oh well, we're not winning this one either. Oh well. The only returning tracks from the old GT games were Deep Forest, Trial Mountain, and High Speed Ring. And I think that's it. Alright, we just got AI'd. So yeah. I know you're probably waiting for me to say now, oh, this game's trash. But I'll say it's got its quirks, is maybe the right word. But I should have won this race. Typical French driver. It was a Gran Turismo esports driver, I will say that. So maybe they programmed special with the AI. I don't know. I mean, second place of Jeep achieves all the objectives it needs to, so that's just how it be. Get 16 viewers, nice. And all that for a clean race bonus, by the way, which I find really funny. You're not a fan of High Speed Ring? The staple. Mirage. Y'all know what this song is. It's not the right car, though. That drum line. Name something more iconic in Gran Turismo than that drum line. Just like that, we did a menu book. That's another section of career mode that we just did. There's 2 CCGSs. There's 2 Corvettes in this stream. High Speed Ring. It's a classic track. It's not in Gran Turismo 3, but it's in GT 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and the PSP version. It's a classic track. So we get a 2-star roulette ticket. I wasn't paying attention at all to that text, but he's going to teach us a history lesson about French hot hatches. So let's see. Hey, this is the first motor race. So much history. The one thing I love about this game is it does really force you to learn about the cars. And, you know, that's something that's, again, they just make you appreciate the automobile. So here's a French World Circuits. Okay. Finish in the top 3. I want to try and win these. I haven't won a single race today yet. Cutscene. See, like, why does the game need to do this? This is so awesome. Just beautiful cutscene. Just dropping it. Oh man, there's a truck. There's a semi-truck. Wow. Oh my god, there's a freaking... Was that a dove? The grass. They modeled the grass in this game. So extra. Both GT7 Horizon 5 have extremely good graphics, so I mean it's a great time to be a person with eyes. I'm trying to figure out how often does this dealership refresh? Alright. So if you remember from a minute ago, we got a roulette ticket. And if you've ever played Forza Horizon, this is basically a wheel spin. You get either a car, or money, or a tuning part. So let's open it. Ooh, 370Z. Or some big money right there. Medium money. How much does that equate to? Only 10 grand. Not so good. Okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, the photo mode in this game is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm not a skilled photographer, but people have talent taking those screenshots. I'm gonna pick up Horizon 5 really when it goes on sale, but I probably won't even play it until I'm done with this game, which I don't know how long I'm gonna be consistently grinding out this game. But it's got my full attention. So you can only drive a French car. So instead of driving that Clio, let's drive something else. Maybe Asphalt 8 fans will remember the DS3 racing. So let's hop into that and tune this up. I completely forgot what was the performance points requirement. Or suggestion. Menuing. Suggested 500. You got it. I bet the tires will do a huge job with this. Yep, 49. Tires mean so much. Alright, let's maybe put a muffler. Actually detunes it a bit. Cheap turbo. Intercooler. Intercooler is cheap. That computer brings a huge amount of upgrades. Okay, I think we're good with that. 513. Let's roll with it. Again, the load times, so good. So this is the championship. I think we are all set. So 2 race championship though. It's pretty short. So here we go. 2009 ZR1 sold for 1 million. Wow, I remember when that car was only 112 grand. So it looks like this car is a manual car. So let's actually shift. We'll probably win an Alpine, I imagine. So you saw right there, I had to let off the gas a bit because my tires were starting to scream at me. There's a tendency to do that. Yeah, it's a brand new game, and I've been hyping up this game for quite a while. And for an impromptu Friday night stream, it's doing pretty good. We should be, I think, like 20 viewers or something, which is probably the most I've had on the stream since I started the GT3 playthrough. And everyone was still like, is he gonna come back to asphalt? That was me not paying attention to my brakes. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Yeah, this game, if you haven't figured out, forgot shift, wrong gear. If you haven't figured out, this game is a little bit harder to drive than GT Sport and other games, which I welcome the challenge. I did turn off all the assists. You always pop them up back on. Come on. Literally, like, tap the brakes and I'm, like, already flying in another direction. That's because I have it on weak ABS. And I just, like, hit the brakes and then, like, immediately come off of it, which is probably not what I should be doing. If I manage to win this race, who knows? Just steer into it. Okay. Well, we're not that far off from the leaders. Let's see if that rubber banding thing kicks in again. No distracted driving. I'm trying to read chat and drive at the same time. And I got brakes that are maybe not agreeing with me that much. I didn't upgrade the brakes, and that might be why we are struggling here. Do I think GT7 is going to be the best GT game of all time? I mean, I have to see it all the way to the end to tell you for sure. I missed the shift. But it looks very promising. I will say I'm more impressed at this game than I was with Sport and GT6. So I will say right off the bat this is the best GT game in 10 years. But that's not really saying much since there's only been 2 other games in that span. I will say it's definitely the best in some ways. Graphics is an obvious one, but that should be kind of a given. In terms of nostalgia, it's definitely cranked up to the max. See, I know that's GamesX because CCGS is not racist. Yeah, I saw him type that in the in one of the GT3 streams, and I not appreciate that. This isn't 2015. So it looks like we're too far away to get in first place. Come on. Hopefully we'll get Need for Speed this year. I think we will. It's been, what, 2 years since the last one? 3 years since the last one? If we're talking not a remaster. So yeah, this game is difficult. I mean, if I drove better, I probably could have gotten that. I got the clean race bonus despite breaking into the wall like 5 times. I don't know. I mean, to be perfectly honest, yes, this game has some flaws, but I'm having fun. And at the end of the day, that's kind of all that matters. But, you know, once you learn it, once you get through the learning curve, this game does have a lot to offer. This this is the same track but reverse. So let's see if, now that I have better understanding of how the brakes work on this car, can we like not mess up. Plus, I think if we get first place, we could still win the championship part of this. I'll use the paddles for this race. Even though I think I could probably be faster with real shifting, I'm not the fastest on downshifts. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Criterion handling the next Need for Speed, which is not Ghost? And Ghost even had a good, Need for Speed Heat. I mean, I am on the belief that GT7 and Horizon 5 have gotten it through that if you want a racing game to do well, you have to make it good. Which, shocker, right? Make a good game to get good reviews. But I think that sends a message that they can't just release fluff anymore. And, I hope that's just, just encouragement to make a better game. But, like I predicted, I think GT7 and Forza Horizon 5 are setting the stage. Hit that drift. Hey, that brake turn actually worked in my favor. I think the trick is to not hit the brakes too hard and not release the brakes too fast. Like, that corner was pretty smooth. So the top 4 are all in that bunch up there. It looks like the Alpine, the white Alpine, is sitting there in 4th, which is good for me if I want to win the championship part of this. Especially in the Solo Crown, I will say I have no hope for that one at the moment. I need to see a real trailer to actually, like, have some belief in it. I don't think that's going to make it to the September release date that they are saying. It's been so long since we've had any news. It's March already. Come on, give us some information. That Alpine just shot up to 1st place. Something tells me he started far down the grid. Okay, well, we're within a 1.5 seconds of the lead. So I think we could still have a chance to win. Managed to catch that. That was a bad breaking point. Okay. Not get run off to the road like that race in Sardenga, I think it was called. Yeah, even the teaser trailer was a CGI trailer. We have no actual trailer that shows the game itself. We have no idea what state the game's in. When we got the first reveal trailer for GT7, for instance, back in the beginning of the PS5's release, it looked different than what it did at the final release, but we had real, genuine gameplay, which is always great to see. Come on, catch it. Try not to counter steer way too much. Oh. Oh man. I am choking. See, that Alpine is just too fast for me. I genuinely think that car is probably too fast for the rest of the cars. So unless I like dive bomb him in the last corner, I don't think I can win. Unless he just goes really slow in one of these corners right here. Oh, come on. Well, that goes my race. I need a brake bias. That's what I need. I probably should have bought a brake bias. And like GT Sport, where every car came with one, you don't get one by default in GT7. Well, I'll tell you this, FA. TDU2, I think was pretty close to getting an M rating because that game has gambling. It has really sexualized car wash scenes. And that's really it, just the gambling and the chicks with cleavage. Way too much of it for a racing game. Which, you know, if they're giving, I don't think they're gonna release with an M rating. So, a little disappointed I was only getting second in that championship, but I won a C3. Oh, no. So here's the other thing. If you ever played Need for Speed No Limits, that will seem familiar. But basically, those are your prize cars. Pick one. I got a Camaro. Now here's the thing. It's not like you have to replay this championship to get those cars. You just do the menu book and you can win the other two. It's really like open about how you get the prize cars. So now we're level 7. What do we unlock? I don't even know if we unlock anything. So I'm dropping the ball on this stream. Ooh, missions. This is new. I think Heat is just as good as Need for Speed Rivals. I'd give him the same score if I was a reviewer. So this next menu is do a mission. Sound effects. So many sound effects. What's this little thing in the tuning shop? New parts are sold here. Did I unlock Extreme? I unlocked Extreme, let's go. So here you guys go. Nitro system, 100,000 credits. It says it's for drag racing. Drag racing's in this game. And that's what it's for. You get a hydraulic handbrake. You know, for extreme tuning, I mean, besides this new body maybe, or this new engine, not that extreme besides the nitrous. But yes, there you go. Nitrous is back in GT. So, interesting. We get missions by level. What's... Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. I was gonna say, are there only 6 missions? No, there's 6 sets of missions. These are all passing missions. And hey, we get a prize card if we get all gold. So you know what? I'm just gonna say, screw it. This part of the stream is let's do all the missions, try to get all gold. Man, I just can't get over that loading time. So good. Alright. I'm gonna keep the same driving settings and... Alright. Time to not drive like complete crap. Let's actually try and win this stuff. This looks pretty simple. You gotta pass 3 cars and win the stint. This is just like... This is literally the first mission in GT4. It's the first corner of Deep Forest. Except there they put you in a Fiat 500. Yep, there's the finish. See ya. This is literally the same missions from GT4. So much nostalgia, man. Look at a bunch of money. It's just so fast how much you can just hop into different cars. It's crazy. Yeah, that's just the thing. Kids play them, but the rating is a rating, you know? You can't just excuse it and say, oh, just because some kids get their parents to buy them GTA 5, that means, you know, that doesn't matter. It's still a rating. Alright, so you gotta be careful driving the 911, because it has a tendency to oversteer. like that. Does this look familiar? GT4 players? Again, nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia. There's so much nostalgia in this game. So much throwbacks. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was reading chat and I didn't realize I was going right into the back of a freaking sedan. In a Tenza. Let's not do that. Caught the slide. Nice. Oh, that sound in the tunnel. Oh, good. Alright, last turn of high speed ring. Oh, it's like... I knew it was gonna fail me. I was trying to get the drift and try to get the exit. But you can't have both at the same time. Sure, I can do the interior cam. Get those graphics. Oh, I stepped on the gas too early. See, this is what I mean, guys, where the game's like punishing you more than in previous GTs. If you want to get that slow and fast outline, you got to be really sure that your throttle input is the right one. And I appreciate the challenge. It actually makes me think, oh, maybe I want to upgrade my wheel and pedals. Get some more immersion and precision. There we go. Now I can step on the throttle. That sound still. Every time. Let's just try not to oversteer it. Controlled throttle. Absolutely gun it. Oh, is this gonna be enough? He's got more power than I would have thought. Ah, okay. I'll say I did the National B license before this stream, and the licenses are difficult. They're like Gran Turismo 3. Okay, F8, I'm not sure if you're trolling or not. If you genuinely don't know, I don't know how you've made it this many years on the internet. But GTA is probably the most controversial video game of all time because of how much like sex they shove into the games since the very beginning. GTA San Andreas got pulled from shelf for a hack. GTA 5, GTA 4, tons of controversy because parents say it's too inappropriate because, you know, there's like strip clubs and you can buy a prostitute and all that jazz. So I don't know if you're trolling or not, but GTA is like a step down from pretty much pornography in that kind of sense. It's a small part of the game, but it's part of the game nonetheless. You have GTA 5 and you didn't know that. Catch it. I think this is gonna be good. Don't squeeze me, AI. Thank you. Alright, just had to kind of go balls out in the last turn there. But it worked. Oh man. These replay cameras are so cool. if you follow me doing the GT3 streams, I always hold back to get a thumbnail shot. We dine in well for the thumbnail shots on these replays, man. They're so good. So good. Oh, these missions are taking longer than I would have thought. Is this a NASCAR simulation? Sort of. I mean, NASCAR was basically driving these muscle cars around an oval. Oh, man. Alright, I'm restarting that. The new Ferrari SUV was leaked. Okay, I remember driving this truck from GT Sport. Upper line is faster. The whole thing is just to not kill yourself on the throttle. I'm shocked the game didn't film me right there. Where's the leader? Oh, he's up there. I got 2.5 laps to catch him. Could have done it in 3. Let's go. Just not crash them. That's their only goal. Don't crash. So guys, you know how I was mentioning I want to do a 100% playthrough of this game. I actually think I shouldn't do this until like maybe a year from now. Because this game is a lot longer than I was anticipating. Like, a lot longer. Which is great, I love a long GT game. But I think to follow up a 100-hour playthrough of GT3 with a 1 or maybe 2 or maybe even 300-hour, I don't know how long this game is. If GT5 or 4 is anything to go off of, it could be 200 or 300 hours for all I know. Which, all I'm saying is I don't think we want to go from a 100-hour playthrough to another 100-hour playthrough back to back. So, I think, just for the streams, we'll just be playing on my main account like we are seeing right now. As I progress through the game and just kind of go through it as is. Alright, another pass mission. Let me just check my phone real quick and get some texts. Okay, let's go. We're driving a Beetle. We have Vettel driving, so German in a German car. We're vibing. This is the new Alsace variant, by the way. Check out this uphill section. Never mind, I'm just gonna crash right into the bus. The GT1 have different physics from any of the GT games. Yeah, the GT1 physics they're very similar to GT2 and 3, but they are a lot lighter, I would say. It's definitely, maybe the least realistic, which is crazy because when the game came out, it was hailed as the most realistic racing game ever made at the time, which is actually true. But it had a lot of, you know, glow up. Wasn't that hard? It was just staying committed on that uphill section. To get that money. Making a little bit of money at a time, but it's going up since we're not really buying any cars. the Jeep. Yes, GT1 probably has the most difficult license test of the whole series. And it's weird because there's not that many license tests in the game, but they are difficult. Especially like the lower licenses for some reason. Like the B and A licenses are really hard to go. The S license is actually the easiest of the three. Or the IA, I think it was called in that game. So we're driving old Jeep, and look how bouncy that is. Everyone was saying the GT camera is always like too fixed. Well, hope they're happy now because this is bouncy. I literally can barely see. Oh man. Well, probably not going to win the race if I'm stopped in the barrier. Yes, GT7 is surprisingly difficult. If you guys haven't noticed, I am kind of struggling to easily win these missions, and I did one circuit experience and one of the licenses, and it gave me more trouble than I was expecting. It's definitely harder than the previous 3 games. I haven't had any tests or anything that makes me want to absolutely rip my hair out, but... Oh, crashed right into the same corner. But these tests are a bit tricky. And obviously this mission I'm having a bit of a hard time figuring out this Jeep. Okay, so I think the trick here is to kind of coast the acceleration, kind of go slow, but then stay on the line. I'm just trying not to bump into this guy. There's just no good spot to pass him. Okay, got one. Now remember, it's a left and then a right dip. Throttle control, there we go. I think that's actually the way to do it. Hope I get more track because I'm kind of far behind. Oh man, okay, it's right there. Alright, well at least now I've cleared it to see how long it takes. So, drive faster. Only 3 gears on this car. Well, let me tell you what my experience was, and what I think is the case. I think when you're young, you want to play the games that you're not allowed to play because all the cool kids are playing it, and, you know, it's kind of taboo stuff, like war, violence, sex, all that stuff that you're kind of hidden away from as a kid. But, you know, I played a lot of those games when I was a teenager, the early teenager, and I got some fun out of it. But as I became adult, I actually enjoy either a more like serious game like Metal Gear Solid, or a more relaxed kid-friendly game like Ratchet and Clank or Spyro or Forza Horizon or something like that. Games that I would find absolutely cringy if I was 13 years old, but I'm like now opened up to like really appreciating now that I'm a bit older. I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. Whoa. I'm surprised it's not failing me for crashing. Yeah, I almost won that one that time. But I can say from experience, like, after, like, the 4th Call of Duty in a row, it gets kind of stale. Like, I bought Call of Duty every year from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3, basically. and then took a break and then bought Black Ops 4 a few years ago when it came out. And it was especially when I bought Black Ops 4 that I realized, like, I don't really find it that fun to grind anymore. And it's more so a, you know, game to play at parties because, you know, everyone knows how to play a shooter. But in terms of, like, a shooter game that I play, it's Team Fortress 2, which is, you know, what I used to play when I was really younger. Oh, here we go. Think this is our chance? Yes. Cool. Lambo V12 Vision. I mean, once those concepts are like for sale, they'll be worth a lot. Driving a Porsche? Oh yeah. That car is gorgeous. Wait, so what's the goal at the top speed? Use the slipstream. I thought I was looking for 5th gear, but I realized, wait, 5th gear doesn't exist in this car. You are hell. What do you mean by that? Let's see if I can hit red line and get the big boy slipstream. It's because I'm not playing Asphalt 9 for like the 15,000th time. Did I get it? I'm at 120.5. So close. So close. Maybe actually make the shift to 4th gear. Got it. I thought I was going to give you 121.1 and I'd just be barely off, but no, it counts. It's called maximum velocity. Velocity. Two missions to go. One lane wide. Oh man, driving a Crown Athlete, wow. Okay, no, you cannot touch the wall. I was expecting that, to be honest, though. How does a sedan spin out like that? I don't know if this car is genuinely this fast or if it's upgraded. I found my exit. Let's go around. Okay. I'm like catching myself because I'm trying to not like. Oh man, just a tap. It is not quite a Camry. Drives much faster than I would expect a Camry to drive. Okay. Let's be smooth on the steering and the throttle. So you can kind of briefly touch the wall. I feel like I'm not driving as fast now. Oh man, that light glow up. Okay. Kind of hit the brakes when I didn't need to. Where's the finish line? Try not to. Did I lose my internet? I just got a thing from OBS saying I lost connection for a second. I don't know if we're online or not. Looks like we're still there though. Okay, one more, which is a race with the Fiat 500. Now this is the GT for nostalgia. 17 horsepower. 2 laps. Wow, this is gonna be a long one. Oh man, we're all close together, but I got 2 laps to fight this one out. I got 4 gears. So this is the new Lago Maggiore variant that I was talking about a while ago. The middle section of the track that they kind of cut off. You know what makes sense why it's here? Everyone's just crawling here. Already in first place. I feel like this wasn't designed for a manual transmission person. This actually ends up being the easiest mission of them all. So now we're just cruising. Fourth gear is the max gear. No! How did I spin out in a freaking Fiat 500? Okay, note to self, that corner is dangerous. This game is punishing. Alright, let's just be careful and not spin out. Wait for the AI catch up because I'm driving way too safe. I think I drove the whole second lap. We could have done this in 1 lap. We're just crawling. I think I just extend my lead by quite a lot. caught the slide. This new asphalt update looks whack. See, now I could use my nitrous right about now. There we go. Okay. I think that's the whole set of missions completed. Alright, time to find out what we win. I generally don't know any of the prize cards, and don't spoil them. I do want to know, just, you know, naturally, what you get. Not like GT3 where I already know the results. This stuff's brand new to me. What do we get? A bus. Okay, I'll take the bus. It's cute. You can do a lot with the bus in terms of liveries. That's the all bronze prize. What do we get for all gold? Hopefully level 8. Ah, the Jeep. I see. I think the Jeep's worth a lot, though. Or are you actually talking about the asphalt update? Is there another one? Only 27 collector points for that? I thought that car's worth a few million. Well, that's our set of missions for now. Let's go to the cafe. We didn't need to do the whole set, but we just did it, because screw it. Get Blue Moon Bay, and Laguna Seca, and Willow Springs. Ah, we get to drive a Mustang. That's what's next. All different brands of Mustang. Nice. Someone tells me we're going to be racing on American circuits here. Where to start? So maybe I should drive... I was about to say the Camaro, but it looks like I don't have a choice. It's just 550 performance points. Let's go to the tune shop and get some tires. That's what I thought. Asphalt is just still big sad. The softs and the mediums are the same price. Huh, I'm gonna get the softs. Turbo? Nah. Let's see. You can't just do an NA tune-up like you can in the old games. Exhaust manifold. Aha, supercharger. Let's try it without the supercharger, but if I'm struggling, then we can put on the supercharger. Where's Rainbow Road? Yeah, come on. No Mario Circuit. No buy. Oh man, this game just looks gorgeous. Even on Blue Moon Bay. Pretty boring speedway. Just cool. Brakes are doing its thing again. Alright, so do we got enough power? Can't even get a slipstream. Okay, so our gap was like 9.2 seconds, now it's 8.7. I think we do need more power. It's not Pocono, yeah. Alright, so let's invest some money, since I guess we got money anyway. This should be good enough. And then I'm gonna do a lower high-end supercharger. Let's get the high-end torque. We do get to keep these cars after all, so I can always drive it again. It's not like you're done with the playthrough, because you can always drive it online or whatever. Plus, money seems to be pretty easy in this game. At least for now. So here's the detailed setting sheet. Let's try 270 kmh and see how that does. I think that's probably what they did. I have a feeling that GT tried to get a NASCAR night license squeezed in for GT Sport, but they couldn't get the NASCAR part. So they were just sitting on a bunch of ovals and they're like, let's just release them. But now I can actually hear the supercharger. That light reflection though. Now we got a 5-speed instead of a 4-speed. And we are flying. This thing's a bit harder to drive now. Predictably. Baku. Yeah. That's a bit risky, but we made it work. Come on. There we go. Gonna pass esports drivers. I want to try and win this race. Yeah, the only official oval they have is Daytona. You would think they'd bring back Indy, since Indy was in GT 5 and 6. So in a bunch of classic American cars, they just got a Viper up there. Well, time to catch the Viper. Car seems to be flying though. Once I get in slipstream, race should be good. Viper is good on power, but I think we got a good top speed. And now I think we're in a slipstream. Clash at the Coliseum track. See ya, Viper. No! Saved it. Hold it steady. Hold steady. This game loves to troll me. Hold steady, there we go. Now we're safe. Now, I almost lost it. I would have been a big sad if that happened. We got the dub. Finally, it's the first career race I've won today. Yeah, 30 seconds off in the back. And all that money we spent on the supercharger, we just got back. Look at that. That's a Boss Mustang. Nice. 259 points. We get a new helmet. Like we got Willow Springs and Laguna Seca. Well, I think we'll keep rolling with the Camaro, but we could probably turn down the transmission a bit. Keep it at like the 230. Well, this will be difficult, wrestling around a Camaro around Laguna Seca. We just did an endurance here a few days ago on GT3. So let's see how it turned out in GT7. It is gorgeous, predictably. Surprisingly stable in these slow turns. Maybe Indy for an IndyCar expansion. I would love to see that. If I'm not mistaken, the Mercedes F1 car that was in GT Sport was also removed in this game. I think the license probably expired. Maybe we get the new Mercedes? I don't know. But it is definitely missing some real motorsport series. So here's the Viper sitting in 4th. Here's the Corkscrew. A bit more pronounced, like it is in real life. Don't cut on the inside way too much. Okay, there he is. They don't mess up the last corner like they do on GT3. Yeah. This game just looks gorgeous. Like, you would think there's not much of a difference between the PS4 and PS5, but I haven't seen what the PS4 version looks like, but I'll say the 5 looks amazing. I remember like when GT6 came out, and I was looking at the graphics for the first time on my PS3 back then, and I was thinking like, wow, this is the best looking game I've ever seen. And then GT Sport came out and I said the same thing. And now here's GT7 and I'm saying the same thing. But it's so crazy. You think, where can they go from here? But there is a lot more they can still explore. But GT's always done good in the lighting department. But they keep doing better every time. Up the curb there. Oh, make the brakes. I think I got it, more or less. Oh. Well, let's go for a last gas pass. How's he so fast through the corkscrew and then just slams on his brakes mid-corner like that? See, that's where I think the AI error is a little sketchy. I do think there's some rubber banding going on. Yeah, we're just chilling, and I think I know what Vine you're talking about. It's like a nostalgia clip of everything that was like from 2013. With the safe and sound playing. No clean race bonus there. We get a Mach 1 Mustang. Also nice. Level 9. Don't think we got anything for getting to level 9. I will take it. Willow Springs. This is where the power is going to come in handy. Again, something I can't stress enough is the loading times. Like, just going from race to race, it's a huge difference from, like, take GT5, a game that literally takes a year to load. All the GT games took forever to load. Oh, come on, Mustang. Get back on track, and we're out. Well, since it's kind of early in the race, I'll restart it. Okay, Mustang does not push me off the track. Section's always tricky, especially with the car that's not too stable in the steering or in the brakes. Okay, it didn't go a complete disaster. But where's first place? All the way up by T1. I think it's a Viper again. Viper was not that fast at Laguna Seca, but now it's flying at Willow Springs. Excuse me. Gonna get in the lane. Not choke it on this last turn. There we go. That's another dub. Thank you, Camaro. You did well. It's all from the menu book. A GT6 song in the replay. Again, keep saying this over and over, but just filled with nostalgia. Classic stuff. All the classic menu sounds, the race sounds, the replays. Cars. Like, this game is a celebration of both Gran Turismo, the game series, and the automobile. We got Daytona. There we go. Do 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 do. Daytona. Okay. Oh man, that scene looks great. Look at that, they acknowledge NASCAR exists. We might get it one day. That's the thing, guys. If you're always like wondering, hey, why don't they add my favorite car? It's usually because of licensing. They know your car exists and they probably want to add it too. But licensing holds them back usually. Oh, so now we just did a Mustang book, and now we gotta do a Camaro book. Ooh, we're gonna get a 1LE from this menu. Nice. Check the used car dealer again. I feel like I'm seeing the same cars, just in a different order. I got an invitation here. What's this? I got an invitation to buy a Bugatti, guys. Oh man, here's my big opportunity. So I have an invitation that allows me to purchase this car. This color was always nostalgic. It looks like I have until March 18 to buy the car. So I can either grind up some money or skip, I guess. I have no idea how you get the invitations. But let's keep going. We're at Blue Moon again. This time it's the American Sunday Cup. 600, wow. Alright, before we start this, I'm going to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere, or go anywhere, wherever. Circuit looks like F1 Catalunya. Well, Catalunya is in this game. But we haven't unlocked Catalunya yet. But yeah, I can see what you see. That inspiration comes from. It's not really Catalunya. Kind of like reverse Catalunya, if it makes sense. Alright, so this requires 600 PP, but I think actually, let's try and roll with the Camaro Z28. And let's bump up the top speed a bit. Sure. By the way, how you doing, Darkside? Definitely not like Catalunya. Ooh! I thought that term was flat out. It is not flat out, guys. I just murdered that Corvette. Playing F1 2021. I haven't put that many hours into it. It just felt like too similar to the other games, and I was just kind of like, I'll just wait for the real life F1 to come back. I'm busy with this game anyway. Yeah, big Spinella. Maspin. Oh man, what a week he's had. Probably gonna be updating his LinkedIn resume right about now. We can actually use our top speed. Bumped by the other Camaro, who's flying up the inside, not Mustang. Okay, I don't think we can catch first place. We can catch second. Bonk. I still think the Andretti deal might happen in the future. Can we get first place? Not that far behind this challenger. Down the inside. There we go. Yeah, 400 grand now. Nice. You can get a ZL1 1LE. I will take that. Nice. I think now all that's left is to get that Camaro SS. Out of curiosity, where's the other American Sunday Cup? Ah, it's that one. But it gives you a Z28. Maybe let's hop in the 1LE. Just for a change of scenery. Let's see how this car drives. Oh yeah. Muscle. Interior looks so cool. Ooh, that's a Spinala. Hey look, the crowd actually moves. They're moving people. Cool. What's up, Subin? Driving a brand new game here. Fourth gear gives me a bit more stability. Yep, 2 weeks till the first F1 race. We're getting closer to that. There's a Tesla in this race. You guys see that? The American muscle cars. Model is just vibing here. Yeah, the graphics are really good. They're one of my favorite parts of this game, to be honest. It's so nice to look at. The lighting is so good. Is that a DeLorean in first place? All the way up there? I stepped in the throttle a bit too early there. No rewind like in Forza. So a fun little Easter egg I saw in GT Planet. That E Brown is a Back to the Future reference. They put that DeLorean with that driver intentionally just for the movie reference. It's pretty cool. It's a 2004 DeLorean though. I think we can win on only 2 laps. I guess he's only going 88 miles an hour. Oop. Next trying to go for a move. Yeah, Canada GP is always good. We've missed out on it for a couple of years now because of COVID. But hopefully it comes back. Last time we had a Canada GP, Seb won the race, if you will. Which I'm happy about. Still, the official record book says otherwise. Is the stream delayed that much? I thought I'm on low latency. I just could be not reading your chat message right away. Dub. Just know what Asphalt 8 ad was all about. Which Asphalt 8 ad? I heard there was like a deal where they give you like an Agera RS for $5. This is an ultimate car. We got a Camaro. This is not millions. Hold up. Let me just check my stream settings real quick. No, it is on low, because right now it's receiving the prize car. It's about 10 seconds behind. Which, yeah, that's low. So, I think it's just your internet's trash. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me the official ruling. He won the race. He got pole and won the race. He crossed the line in first. He's a winner in my book. Anyway, we completed that menu book. Let's get another one. Probably gonna be something with challengers or something. Look at that. We get a roulette ticket. It's been a while since we've done one of those. Let's learn about some Camaros first, though. Yep. They can't say Transformers. But that's what it was. The Camaro was popular from Transformer because it was the Bumblebee in that movie. Again, those graphics just look absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so what's the next menu book? Take a photo of your car in Scapes. I've already done that. But I guess we get to do it again. Let's just do it now before we open up that ticket. Let me get my controller. Let's go to Miami. Ooh, this looks nice. Put that Camaro right there. You know what, that looks cool anyway. Without even making any settings. Not my name is Luca, it's the guy from the cafe's name is Luca. And that picture is just gorgeous. It looks realistic. There's just so much extra stuff you can do. Yeah, so yeah, I figured out I'm a Vettel stan. And that my driver is wearing the Vettel gear. Ah, Trial Mountain. Finally got it. We get a championship to do too. Let's unlock it. Oh, we need to get an A license. Sweet. Oh my god, cutscene. These cutscenes are so extra. Dude. Why didn't they show these cutscenes during the trailers? I think it would have soiled everyone's pants if they revealed that as the trailer. Alright, let's open up a roulette ticket first. And then we gotta get a license. Let's see, we got a 2-star ticket. Yep, a Red Bull winning at Abu Dhabi. Different circumstances though. So that's a pace car. You know what, maybe I want that big money at the bottom. Okay, the medium money, how much is that? 10 grand. You'd think with the level 2 ticket it'd be a bit more than that. Okay. Well, it's time for us to do the A license since we need that to do the Trial Mountain Cup. So here we go. This is what I was talking about. So license center's back. I already all golded everything. I haven't done the A license yet, so let's do that. So your final results come in. Good luck, man. Hope you get what you were looking for. The out in out. Yep. Been there, done that. Looks like a handful of my friends list has already done this. Try to get a low 17 maybe. So silver. Obviously I want to get all golds. That's gold, there you go. Honestly, it wasn't that good of a lap or of a test, but I'll take it. Oh, I always hated this corner in GT Sport. The Volkswagen Scirocco. You talking about the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife? Turbo. Oh my god, I missed it by 8 thousandths. And you cannot break that late. Even the white line. 36 seconds. What are you basing it off of? I think we got this. Here we go. Yeah, Azerbaijan has a bunch of 90-degree turns. But yeah, there's my Vettel helmet if you haven't figured that out yet. And my little Drivatar or whatever. But he's wearing the Schumacher Ferrari suit. What track is this? Oh, it's Monza. I haven't driven Monza yet in this game. Lesmos. Oh, we're a bit far off from gold here. Yeah, Baku Castle is always memorable. Oh yeah, on the chat thing on the stream. Okay, cannot go that far out. This is the good old difficult licenses. Yeah, the lighting's really good. Good. This might be gold. Oh, definitely the gold. What's up, Ollie Juice? How you doing? "30-second test. We're driving the Type R. Someone wanted me to drive the EK8 Type R. Or EK6, whatever it is. Yeah, this is the EK Type R. What's up, Robin Lisa? We got GT7. Okay. Need to improve. I was trying to see how much I could use the track. Yeah, a lot of tracks are a lot of sounds are borrowed from GT Sport. Yeah, this first turn is tricky. By the way, what's up, Snow Tato? Oh man. I need to find 8/10. I know it's gotta be from that corner. I'm gonna start with full throttle. Oh yeah. Now is this worth 8/10? Let's find out. Not quite. Yeah, I'm an American, and I like a driver not from my country. Big surprise. Okay, hopefully that's 2/10. Nice. I have been up for, what, like 18 hours? I've been playing this game, besides taking like a 1-hour food break, I've been playing this game since I got off of work. A7 was one turn though. I heard there's a fuel saving test in this game somewhere that's really bad. Or is it a mission? I don't know. Ooh, a rain license test? I thought there was a rain license that was separate in this game. Oh, the track is wet. Interesting. It's not that early. Steering definitely is heavier. Nice. Oh, slow and steady wins it. I'll treat it like GT2's rally license test, which are super easy. I mean, if you look at my friends list distribution, that's Jimmy Broadbent in first place. He's got a 29.5. He's a lot faster of a driver than I thought. Yes. Speed Heat. I 100% in Need for Speed Heat. Got Monza again. Looks like that's the Ascari turn. Bonk. Yeah, I could tell. This game has proper, it's weird, because some of the assists are super easy, and then some of them are, like, genuinely difficult. Like, that one I didn't even have to think, and I got gold by a lot. Just don't spin out, and that was it. And it's still, like, it's not like I'm a god driver, because, like, people on my friends list are driving faster. Yeah, I wish they played that song from GT4, Yellow. Oh, yeah. Alright. Here's Catalunya. Someone was talking about Catalunya. I think it was you, Darkside. We got the Roman Grosjean, or right before the 2016 Mercedes crash. Yeah, basically what we have is the Mercedes 2016 Spanish Grand Prix race strategy. That's what we're looking at right here. I can't believe they didn't let us drive the Mercedes F1 for this. Guys, we're about to drive the entire Mercedes Grand Prix distance from Spain 2016. Oop. Didn't have to crash even before that. This car is slidey. Oop. Just trying to look, because I thought it was stable. Ooh, just barely got it. I did get busted a couple times in Heat. In Need for Speed Heat. Eris keeps posting. It's funny to see you guys like keep telling me about Eris, even though like I haven't had like a single interaction with him in like years. Back when I was playing Asphalt 8. Driving a truck. Toyota Tundra. Hey, it's like that Jeep mission. Oh, it's actually got good grip on the dirt. Another first try license. Yeah, Colorado Springs is really tricky because it's so like inconsistent with the bumps. I was keeping track. What license was that? Was that 9 or 8? That was 8. NSX on Suzuka. All the real tracks are coming in. Oh, you think it was just like a track just to pad stats for GT Sport? That's what I felt as well. Whew. Nice. Nice. Just gonna say, while I answer this text. Nice. Almost at 500 grand. Is that a Supra? never mentioned it, but that track looks like it's a guy who's standing at a urinal looking at his at his body, let's say. He's looking down like, huh. And we're driving along that section. I deserve that. Oh, I just missed gold. Took it way too easy in the first part. I ruined your track. Aw, I tried to step on it. Enough? Oh, just a 10th off. Okay. It's not really gonna improve. Actually, gonna be slightly worse. Off the slide, and that gave me a lot of time. 28.6. Nice. Alright, time to get some prizes. We're at 500,000 credits, by the way. We just got our A license. Okay, got another Scirocco. I think I already own one of those. That's for bronze. It'll help my collector level. What else we got? And I already have one of those at the start. Even in that color. Oh well. They give you a GTO for getting all gold in B, but a BRZ for all gold in A. Interesting. Igor Fraga. Yellow Evo 5. Yellow Evo 5. Yellow Evo 5. Oh my god, it's the Trial Mountain test. They brought that one back. Interesting. Looks like there's no other classic license tests. But that Trial Mountain one's back. No used car dealership update. It's all the same. We're gonna eventually be able to afford that Countach at this rate. Okay, let's do another championship. What's it gonna take to get that Wow Mountain? A road car from the US with an A license. Well,
is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Thanks for subbing. Let's check what the colors were on the Camaro and let's change the paint. Yep, Evo 5 is still there. Let's see. The Hyper Blue is nice. I think I want to get it in Hyper Blue. Just remember Hyper Blue. Oops. Yep, I think it's that one. Does that look right? So wing's supposed to be black. Let's just see. The wing is black and the skirts are... Here is black. Where's that carbon? And it looks crude enough. $232 miles, by the way, on the daily workout, and it's about to turn to midnight in my time, so we'll get another daily workout going. I forgot. Mountain Cup. What tires are we on before I hop in? Okay, we're on mediums. Cool. Oh man, first race on Trial Mountain. Let's go. I've only done the license test with Trial Mountain. I haven't driven a full lap of it yet, so let's see how it is. Steeper first couple turns. Oh, come on, Mustang Mach 1. Just slightly brake mid-corner. The whole thing with the chase the rabbit format is like everybody just gets in your way because you have to chase after the first place guy. Oh, that's beautiful, these graphics. It's actually a proper turn now. Sound. The tunnel's really long this time. Tesla model is just there. Bonk. Oh, that was a big bonk. You see that debris flying? Normally that section's flat out in other GTs. Come on, turn in. Rest in peace to the Yeet chicane. Now actual chicane. I want to use second gear. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Catch it. Oh, car's catching me off guard here. We don't have to win. We have to get third or higher. But like, man, I wanted to win. Yeah, I told you it was your internet. So I think I'm on the low latency setting, which shouldn't be 30 seconds. It should be like 10. Alright, so this is like an actual hard turn. Oh my god. I literally cannot drive. As soon as I like start to get in the zone to pounce, it's like speed nada. so frustrating because look at that, he's crawling on that turn. That's not gonna make it. Just barely missed it. Super GT number 1. Spoken by George Russell. Man. Alright, now I got 7 miles in the daily workout. Okay, let's try not to spin 8,000 times. I'm not putting on the assists. I want to be punished for mistakes. Cool, that's a good shot. This track looks so good. Up asphalt wheel. An uphill now. Huge uphill. Ooh, I see a dono. I think the alert's gonna kick in.
Hello, I like money.
Thank you, Asphalt Whale, for the $1. Appreciate it. Sharp left. Try not to spin out trying to pass this other Camaro. You need to enable monetization on your channel to get the donation button. What's frustrating is I think we can win the race genuinely. It's just I threw away the first one. Look at that, it's night. The time change is huge. Catch it. There we go. It's almost disaster. So we got a win, but that wouldn't win the championship. I don't live in New York. I live in Chicago. Yeah, we lose that by 2 points. Sylvia. Oh boy, what's it gonna be? I'm picking left. I already have one of those. Oh, we're level 10. Which is nice. Get some more missions. Ooh, this is a legendary dealership. I did hear Mirage in the replay before I streamed. I did catch it. And we also had a moment here earlier in the stream where we had Mirage. Alright, the legend cars is available. Let's open up the other menu book. Oh, so it's different ones. Sylvia, R32, or the Z. Oh, let's check out the legendary dealer. I think it's called Haggerty. Like based off the real. Yeah, it's based off like the real auction house. Oh, those are gorgeous. Supra F50. Putting that on my wish list. Absolutely gorgeous, but not in the right color. The Alpha 155. Also putting that on the list. Of course, the Supra. Thankfully, this car, we have the DLC code. I just haven't redeemed it yet. E-Type. Porsche 356. Nice. Only 5 cars at a time. Again, not much new in the used car dealership. I saw these updated. You can just buy your way through the menu book, I guess. Probably use the GTO Twin Turbo for that. Alright, well, I think I'm going to do a couple mission races so I get that daily workout, and then I'm getting tired. And I've been playing this game for Hold up. I've been literally playing GT7 for 6 hours today. Holy crap, that's almost as long as my work shift. Eco challenge. See, that was the hard one. Let's do a couple more missions until I get that daily workout. Hey Nafo, I'm doing good. I've been playing a lot of GT7 today. Wow, I just completely could not steer that one. Yeah, I got the special edition, the limited edition 25th anniversary, which was $90, $98 after tax. So it's expensive for a game, but I love Gran Turismo, so I personally did not mind the cost. I understand that is expensive for a new game, especially. Sad. Got tapped. Oh, come on. The brakes. The brakes on these old cars are just something else. Why do you have to spell like Spinella? It's Binala. Spinella. 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 Where's the finish? Oh, I got plenty of space. Cool. The weird steering wheel, like a double. Miles. Which version are you looking at? Because if you're looking at the PS5 version, you get the PS4 version with it, so it's technically a bundle. Or if you get like the deluxe edition, you get DLC with it, so it's a bundle. By the way, guys, this is the one lap magic from GT4, and it's returned, even with like that waiting. That's cool. Also, this car sounds so good. Stop. Price doesn't fail us. Bonk. They're pretty dirty on this mission. Alright, I'm gonna restart. Okay, let's keep going. Do you have a PS5? Or are you willing to get a PS5? I mean, from what I've read online is that this game is perfectly fine on PS4. Just have to deal with loading times. Unless you have a 4K TV. Alright, let's see if we can pip the guy in the final straight. Don't know if we can. Ah, we just missed out by like a second. If you want to get the PS5, then by all means, if that's what you want, then feel free to get it. I feel like the 25th anniversary isn't necessary unless you want the collectibles, like the steelbook and all that. No drinking and driving, only ruining my laughs by reading chat. The thing is, if I drink and drive, it's gonna look bad to my work, who may or may not be watching. I mean, if you buy the PS4 version, you can upgrade to the PS5 version for $10. That's how much the PS5 upgrade costs. And, That's a good option if you want to play the game right now. And then when you get a PS5 eventually, you can play it, you know, on the PS5 version. Nice. Come on, get in a straight line. Okay, fine. So bad. I'm hitting all these walls. Yes, this does have a very similar HUD to GT Sport, but I will say this drives harder than GT Sport. The throttle is more sensitive, and the brakes especially are more sensitive. Cones don't fail me? Okay, cool. But I'm pretty sure you could easily find a PS4 copy of the game. Like, very easily. Like, you can walk into GameStop right now and you could find one. I mean, if you're on the fence, watch some reviews, and if it's up your alley, then you can play it. Yeah, a lot of it is similar. The car list, the track list, obviously. Alright, well, we got our Daily Mail. We get a 3-star ticket. Nice. Alright, let's open up our roulette ticket. Getting your cat next month? Nice. Alright, what's in a 3-star? RX-8? What's that gold bar? Of course, we get the money, which looks like 10,000 credits. Yeah. Ray tracing is how the lighting affects, it's basically a light thing. You can see, like, the light rays a bit better. But honestly, like, I have it on the frame rate mode instead of ray tracing, and it still looks great. The PS5 still does ray tracing. It's just not as extreme on the frame rate mode. Drive to Survive isn't out until next week. There's only articles about it from some people who've seen it early. But yeah, I've heard Drive to Survive is, like, garbage. Like, there's a whole episode that praises Massapin. And, you know, it's dropping right in the midst of all this Russia stuff. Alright, so I'm kind of tired, to be honest, guys. I've been playing this game for, like, 6.5 hours today. And, I am tired. I was planning on getting back on stream tomorrow morning, but we'll see how I feel. And I want to get some sleep. But yeah, let's quickly go over our car collection. We got quite a lot, but not a lot at the same time. We have 30 cars. F1 car. That's the 80s F1. Super Formula. Yeah, obviously no F1 in the AMG section. And none in the Mercedes section either. Hey, Ari. Man, this game is awesome. I mean, in GT7, like, there's Le Mans cars in the game, and Le Mans tracks in the game. You just have to progress far enough to unlock it. Like, how this game works when you pick it up, if I can quickly explain it, is you only have the cafe in your garage. You start off buying a used car, you know, a Toyota Aqua, whatever. And as you level up your car collector level, you get access to more stuff in the game. So, you know, you get access to the tuning shop or GT Auto or the dealer, like legendary dealership, multiplayer, and then you get unlocked in the world circuit section. You unlock tracks along with your collector level, and as you complete menus. So I don't expect to get something like Nürburgring and Le Mans until, you know, later in the campaign. So in some way it's kind of linear, but we are getting to some points where, just like the license tests and the missions are here, you are kind of more let loose. It's not fully open like in Gran Turismo 3 or 4. But we do have access to something like sport mode or something, which I haven't even touched multiplayer today yet. I think I saw on the notices that there was you know, some known issues, some bugs day one. I want to knock out GT3 still. It's just right now GT7 literally just came out today. I was bored and I wanted to stream something, so. I don't know about episode 7. Is that the Mazepin episode? Like I just said, there's an episode where they literally just simp Mazepin and just make up fake story to make Mazepin look good. Yeah, GT4 is great too. Yeah. All this has told me is that this game is going to take like 100+ hours to complete 100%, which I am totally up for that. To unlock everything, it's looking like it's going to take like maybe 20 hours or something of game time, which is a big ask if you're not a huge racing guy, or if you're not really into Gran Turismo. But if you are into Gran Turismo, the journey is worth it, I will say. I think, you know what? We'll end the stream today on a music rally. You know what's strange to me? Is music rally is something that Sony kind of promoted heavily. But I did the first one. You kind of have to do the first one when you first boot up the game. And I don't know. I can't do Vroom because that's a copyright track. I didn't realize these are all locked. Okay, never mind. We're not going to do Music Rally. But I think I'm going to end it here because I've been streaming for 3 hours and I've been playing this game for like 6.5 hours today. Literally since I got off of work, I've just been playing GT7 and it is 12:30 a.m. So I'm tired. I need to get some sleep. So with that, I think this will be the end of the stream. I'll let you guys know in the morning if I'm going to do another stream. I might move it tonight. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. The weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow, though. But yeah, I kid you not. If I go to my profile, scroll down, gameplay. My playtime is 6.5 hours. 6 hours, 28 minutes there. And 2.5 of those hours was driving. So that's 3 hours of being in the menus, just gawking around. Yeah. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys on Discord about what I'm thinking. But yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it from me, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this first stream of GT7. I want to make a lot more GT7 content for streams. So we will be back with this game. I'll probably progress a lot more. Either we'll pick right up where we left off tomorrow morning, or I'll progress a lot further than I probably intend to for a stream, but you know, that might be good. But this game is fun. If you are on the fence, I personally would recommend it. But you know, everyone has their own preference, but you'd like this. Is GT7 internet required? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's do this. Let's turn off. Let's close the game. I'm going to turn off my internet on my PS5 just to test this for you. Okay, so I'm completely disconnected from the internet. Okay, internet's off. Can't log into PlayStation Network or anything. We are offline. Let's reopen the game. And let's see. Connect to the internet, okay. I thought I couldn't save. Sorry if I clicked through that too fast. Offline mode. You are currently offline. This is the only pavilion that can be selected. Ah, so you can only play arcade mode. Access more tracks though. It looks like you can only drive a selection of cars. Ooh, this is a bit sketchy. You can do the music rally. Okay, let's close out. I'll turn back on my internet. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question. You can't even access your garage that's local, so okay. So not only is the arcade mode that you get offline like limited, but you can't even access your garage in the offline mode. And then, yeah, just like that. We're back in. Okay, well, hopefully that answers your question. So, I mean, if you live in an area with really bad internet, that sucks. But that's what we're dealing with. It's the same system as GT Sport. So, I guess the answer will lie on what they do with GT Sport. If they convert GT Sport to offline, then we have nothing to worry about. If they don't, then this game has limited lifespan, so play it while we have it. Excuse me. And yes, Subin, this is a PS5. As you can see, this is the PS5 indicator right there, and also, you know, this is the PS5 menu. So that's a bummer. I was hoping you could at least access your garage, and the strategy would just be to just, before the servers close, just absolutely load up on cars in your garage and just drive them around. But yeah, you can't play anything in the single player without a connection. Huh. Oh well. Well, as the guys on top here would say, on that disappointing note, it is time to end our show. Well, I'll be back. Obviously connected to the internet. I have internet too, so I think yeah, this will be it for the day. I will let you guys know on Discord how I am feeling. But thank you guys all for watching. I will see you guys next time.